guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a beauty related video and I'm going to show you the foundation that I'm wearing on my face right now. I think it has definitely exceeded my expectations, and if you want to find out how it worked or how it applied, then please carry on watching. And if you want to enter my giveaway, which is for one of these HolikaHolika BB jelly BBs, please stay tuned till the end of this video. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. So these are the two foundations and they look really similar in the bottle. This one is number 1 and this one is number 2. The packaging is really cute. It's like in this typical jelly design mold, and it's in a frosted glass bottle, and the top is just a polka dot plastic cap. These actually came quite a while ago now, but this one actually leaked everywhere. As you can see, it's all over the lid. It was like leaking from here. So I messaged Gestel and they sent me another one, so I had to wait for that one to arrive. I'm going to swatch these guys for you now and see which colour I should try out. In the box you actually receive a blending sponge like this. So I've just opened up the one that had leaked everywhere just to see what it looks like. It's kind of like, it's super jelly. So that's number 1 in Aqua Beige. It's definitely very pinky. It's not beige in my opinion at all. It smells super nice. If you guys have ever smelled the Laneige sleeping pack, the blue one, this one smells exactly like that. The texture is super watery, like it just feels like water when you press it in between your fingers, and feels really hydrating as well. So that is what number 1 looks like. So this is Aqua Natural. Ooh, this one is definitely thicker. I'm not sure if it's because the other one had spilt everywhere, so the texture was a bit lumpy, but this one looks so smooth. It looks like it's got better coverage. It still feels watery and very moisturizing, but this one definitely looks a lot better and more like a foundation. Okay, so I've just washed my sponge. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to use the sponge wet or dry. And then I'm going to take my number 2 Aqua Natural foundation. For you guys, on this side, like I said, I have nothing on my face apart from my skincare and my brows done. And I'm just going to use a spatula, scoop some of the product if I can onto it. I'm just gonna spread this all over my face, and it actually feels really nice. Can you see the consistency? It's really smooth looking. Yeah, super creamy. I'm not really sure how much to apply either, so I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. And then I'm going to take my sponge using the flat side. I'm just gonna blend it out. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to use a sponge because it's really stiff and it's so hard to kind of get it around the like creases around my face. I just thought I'd try it out since it was included with the box. That's the product on my face. It does look very natural just with this first layer. I don't feel like it's done much though. It kind of just soaked up into the sponge instead. I'm going to get my beauty blender and I'm going to try do another layer with my beauty blender and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so I'm back with my beauty blender now. I just washed it and dampened it, and I'm going to do another layer now on top of this one that I just did with my beauty blender to see if it makes a difference. So I've got a bit more product on my spatula and I'm just going to do the exact same thing. Spread it. It feels so nice. It's such a cool, refreshing feeling, and it just spreads so easily. So I'm gonna just like leave it at that, which is pretty much the same amount as I did earlier, and I'm gonna take my beauty blender. Okay, so this definitely provides much more coverage, can you guys tell? And I think this colour is probably the right choice for my skin tone. I'm usually like 21, in between like a 21 and a 23 in like Asian shades, like BB cushions. I think this is a pretty good match for me. Okay, so that's pretty much done. I still feel like it's absorbed a lot into my sponge though, just because it is a very watery type of foundation. It still doesn't look like it's got amazing coverage. It's definitely very natural. So something that you could just like pop on daily and it won't feel too heavy, sticky. It actually feels really, really nice. It feels like skincare. Doesn't feel like I've got foundation on, and to be honest it doesn't really look like I've got foundation, apart from my skin has like evened out a lot more. Now onto this side, I'm going to use a brush this time to see if there's any difference and see if it's better than a sponge, because it seems to be like absorbing, like I said, into that. So this is the Oval 7 and I'm going to use this on this side. Put a bit more than before just because I feel like the coverage is very minimal. It's definitely really, really streaky. Okay, so the coverage is definitely a lot higher on this side with the brush, but I feel like it's really streaky looking in person. I can see a lot of strokes with my brush, so I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and just kind of like blend away the strokes. Okay, so this is a finalized face. What do you guys think? The coverage is definitely buildable and it doesn't cake up at all. The texture is just so smooth and so easy to blend, especially if you're using the brush. I love the finish. It's very chewy looking, but not too like oily looking. It's actually quite natural. I definitely do need a concealer though, just to cover up my dark circles a bit more. Yeah, it actually feels very moisturizing, which I'm actually really, really liking. The feeling is just amazing. So I'm going to quickly finish up my face and then I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Hey guys, so I'm back with my full face of makeup now. This is what my makeup looks like. I did a really bright eye today just because it's so gloomy outside and it was snowing this morning again, and I just really wanted to brighten things up a bit, and this is my makeup. I think the foundation actually looks really, really good after everything is applied. It looks really flawless looking. I actually didn't even apply any powder on top of my concealer because I don't feel like it needs that on it, because it feels really not powdery, but it feels set already. I did contour, blush, highlighter, everything. I did all the layers and it still doesn't look cakey. It looks really, really good actually. It blended really, really well. Overall, I feel like this foundation has exceeded my expectations just from like first seeing the texture and how to apply it. It was a bit I don't know, kind of like messy looking, and I didn't think it would apply really well, but definitely using the brush made a big difference. I definitely wouldn't use a sponge that they give you just because it doesn't do anything and it just absorbs the foundation into it and you're left with like very minimal coverage. So if you want like this sort of coverage, then definitely go with a brush. And then, like I said, if you have any streaks, then go ahead and sponge over those areas just to kind of smoothen it out a bit. I am really, really happy with foundation. I do have one unopened foundation in the shade 01 Aqua Beige that I am going to give away just because I don't need it, and I tested the colour with the leaky one, so obviously I'm not going to give this one away, but I tested the colour and this one obviously does match me since it's a bit too pale and more on the pink side, so I'm not going to be using number 1 at all. I'm going to give this one away, so if you guys want this, then leave a comment down below and tell me what your favorite foundation currently is so that I can check them out and see if I want to try any out. Please also subscribe and like this video just so I know that you're kind of supporting me. And yeah, so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will announce the winner in my next video. So stay tuned for that video, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!